Why you should never explain yourself. There comes a moment in your journey when you realize you don't owe the world your story, not your pain, not your purpose, not your reasoning for walking alone while others beg for crowds. Because explanation is often not about clarity, it's about permission. And we don't seek permission, we seek liberation. The more you explain, the more you hand your power over to people who were never meant to understand you in the first place. The first principle. If they don't understand your silence, they won't understand your words. Most people don't listen to understand. They listen to judge, to interrupt, to weaken your stance so they can strengthen theirs. So we remain silent. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor who ruled the most powerful empire in the world, wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." He didn't explain, he embodied. We've learned that the most powerful truths do not need to be spoken, they only need to be lived. You're not here to convince anyone of your value. You're here to become someone whose presence makes that value undeniable. The second principle. Explanation invites debate, but purpose demands action. Every time you explain yourself, you open the door to those who've never walked your path but feel entitled to direct your steps. But what do they know of the battles you've faced in silence? What do they know of the nights you bled internally while appearing calm? Seneca once said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. And those who crave understanding from others are starving in spirit." We don't need the world to get it. We need to stay aligned with our code, with our standard, with the inner law we obey, even when no one's watching. Let them question, let them assume, let them misunderstand. We do not argue with noise, we answer with discipline. The third principle, true strength is found in restraint. When you are truly at peace with yourself, you no longer feel the need to be defended. Let them think you're arrogant. Let them call you distant, emotionless, cold. They don't understand the weight of carrying your own pain, building your own strength, and obeying your own code when it would be easier to fold into theirs. Epictetus taught, "If someone speaks badly of you, do not defend yourself against the accusations, but reply, 'He obviously does not know me well, since he would not have said such things if he did.'" We don't fight shadows. We don't justify our silence to noise. We move forward unbothered, unreadable, untouchable, because those who are truly powerful don't explain power, they carry it. The fourth principle, explaining yourself, drains the energy you need to evolve. Every time you explain yourself to someone who doubts you, you are feeding the wrong fire. You are taking the sacred energy meant for transformation and wasting it on justification. You dilute your focus trying to patch someone else's ignorance. But we've learned something. Real growth happens in silence, in obscurity, in the shadows where no one claps and no one asks questions. As Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, taught, "A wise man does not chatter about his philosophy. He lives it in silence." We no longer chase approval. We chase alignment. We conserve our inner fire, not to warm the world, but to forge our next version. Let them question your choices. Let them mock your pace. We're not here to explain, we're here to elevate. And elevation doesn't ask for company, it demands solitude and complete internal clarity. Because we've finally understood, every word we waste explaining ourselves is a step backwards from who we are becoming, and we never walk backwards. So why should you never explain yourself? Because your life is not a courtroom, you are not on trial, and their understanding is not the goal. Your becoming is. Let your actions be your argument. Let your silence be your shield. and let your self-control speak in a voice louder than any explanation ever could. The moment you stop explaining, you start evolving. Subscribe for more truths they'll never understand, because they were never meant to. And until next time, be silent, be sharp, and walk like someone who doesn't owe the world a single word.